Hi. We are starting a podcast, radio show, whatever this is.
It's currently unnamed, unfortunately, but we're in the process of coming up with a really awesome name.
So if you can help us out, that would be great too. We want a cool name for the show, and collaboration's always welcome. I guess to kick it off, we could introduce ourselves.
So a little bit about ourselves.
Oh yeah, let's talk about ourselves for a little bit.
Okay, my name is Jess, currently graduated from UW, degree in women's studies, degree in comparative history of ideas, which is like an intellectual history program. I'm really excited to use those skill sets to kind of collaborate with Vijou here to provide some needed space and analysis in that's just really important and needed right now in our current political climate.
Awesome. My name is Vijou. I was born and raised in Seattle, and like Jess, 22, excited to be a young-ish person coming into my own adulthood. And I graduated from Brown. It's a school on the East Coast in Providence with a degree in ethnic studies. And I'm really excited to do a project like this and create, like Jess said, a space and provide some analysis and a voice for people through radio and through podcasting.
I think now we should talk a little bit about our vision and maybe some of the work we've already done.
Yeah, great idea. I guess to start off with our vision for this, so we have some speaking points, and this we are kind of creating a framework for what we want to kind of accomplish here and continue with. So our purpose, and I love this, is just to connect people, and I think to add on to that is also to give voice to folks.
Yes. Lots of different folks who often don't get to see themselves represented in media or see their point of view in like something that's mainstreamed or really accessible on an everyday basis. And so we're hoping to kind of create a more accessible space in a lot of different ways, which really brings us to our vision. So right now our vision is to provide a space that creates collaborations between various activists, artists, communities, and provides critical social analysis from a GLBTQ, women, feminist, non-ablest, post-colonial white person / person of color perspective, which really just means that we're interested in providing analysis from a perspective that isn't limited to straight, white, male, kind of capitalist culture.
Yes. And I guess personally, I am really invested in a project like this. I think to share a little bit about my own background, I've done a good amount of organizing within people of color spaces and with young people of color. So I think it'll be really cool to sort of bring my own organizing, and I want to be a teacher and an activist, so sort of kind of continuing with this work to do this in my future work in life. And sorry I sound really nasally right now. I'm kind of in the middle, or I don't know, entering another cold, so I apologize in advance for my kind of congestion sounding voice.
Maybe I should talk a little bit about the work that I've done. A lot of the work that I have done has been around creating anti-racist spaces in collaborative groups on the UW's campus. a lot of that work has been specifically in my majors, and a lot of really great stuff came out of it. Good conversations, a lot of publicity in the school newspaper. A lot of great work happened there, a lot of really important conversations, and really led me into some of the other work I did around mixed race communities, specifically now kind of getting involved in the queer community, opening up that space. And I've done a lot of work within the disability rights community, did some organizing to bring some panelists to campus to talk about chemical sensitivity, how to be an ally to someone who is like chemically sensitive, work around that. I've also done some activism within like non-capitalist settings, so like looking at accessibility around income, lower income individuals, things like that. And right now I'm really excited about supporting other work by using like literally my voice and here with Vijou to just kind of connect people and really get a conversation started.
Awesome. So we really hope to bring or to create a space and like bring kind of conversations to the forefront with both our analysis as anti-racist, anti-sexist, queer women to the table. So I guess we can talk about some topics that we want to share and discuss and collaborate on, I guess, talking about. So some of our topics include safe spaces, so that includes queer people, young women, people of color, young people, and just I don't know much to say about that. So another topic is art and creativity, spirituality, allyship, coalition building, kinship, body love, self-love. We're going to interview folks, so we have a list of people in the Seattle area and I guess all over the country that we are interested in talking to. Feminists, straight men, where they at? So I really want to talk about that. We'd love to hear from listeners, so questions, calls, any feedback, suggestions. Building community as another topic, a skill share, talking about trauma, the mixed race experiences, pop culture shit, talking a lot about pop culture, including books, films, and music, money and budgeting, mental health, and giving all types of reviews from pop culture and really what's going on in the world. So we really want to bring a critical lens to the things that we're talking about, and so everything we're talking about will thread sort of our own feminist, anti-racist, list can go on, analysis to it.
Also, while you hear a little bit about our topics, that's great, but we also want to highlight that while a podcast takes writing, recording, and editing abilities, we're kind of going to learn as we go, and so if you can bear with us, have some ideas, want to teach us something, train us, any of that kind of great stuff that you want to provide, that's fantastic. In the meantime, please just kind of accept where we're at and know that we are going to improve because we're really excited about this and really invested in this project.
Yes. So other things that we want to include to make it more interactive and fun is definitely music. We both love music, and we hope listeners do too, or if you don't, cool. But we definitely, like Jess said, are going to learn along this journey. So I guess also one of our topics will be music, and I guess more broadly music and then like specific genres. But so music will be a big component, and then also integrating other folks' voices, and so talking about the work they do and their own passions and sort of just bringing their voices to this podcast.
So I think that's a good idea of what we're doing with this, and so now we're gonna sign off.